just want to know why. Wait, what? I don't cut my hair. Why is it this short? Why? It's like a big puff ball. I get it, but it's like weird. It's acting so weird. It's like not growing and just staying this one length. And I don't get it. Anyway, I'm going to make my house a home right now. Making my house a home. 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 So first, I'm going to turn up the heat to get it a little toasty. I'm going to put on more coffee. I am going to cleanse more, because isn't that what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen? And then I'm going to sit down, work on this little project. I'm so excited about my room. My room over there. I just want to go towards it, and I can't. I have to stay away from it. I have other parts of the house, Lisa. I have other things to do. Okay, so you know that box that this thing. So I bought this. I did not really understand that this was going to be, something that needed, whatchamacallit. You have to plug it in with the charger tip. How ridiculous is that? I don't enjoy that for my mother-in-law, you see. This is a diffuser. And I think it stinks, to be honest. I get it, no pun intended, but I could not smell anything, and I kept putting more drops in there. So I'm going to see if I can return it. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll just let my daughter have it for her bedroom. Maybe in a smaller area it's better. I really don't know. It shouldn't be that difficult. So I would not suggest that. This, on the other hand, is amazing. doTERRA sells it. I hope I'm saying that word right. This is very hard to do with one hand. So I'll fill it up to the red line, put essential oils in it. Today I'm going to put some rosemary and, of course, peppermint always, and lemongrass always, and On Guard always when I don't feel 100%. I feel great, but what I'm saying is it's still hard to breathe, and because I've had asthma in the past, we're not going to proclaim it in our lives today. I like to breathe easy and put that on anyway. All right, and then I'm going to listen to sermons while I clean. Okay, always learning.
Being unable to do something, failure is being unwilling to try.
Whoa, failure is not having a goal, he said. I love that. There are things that I want to do. I have a product I want to come out with. I'm scared. I am. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I know nothing about going about it. I know what it is, but the cost scares me. The success, is it gonna work? It cripples me, So I don't know. I'm gonna do it. It's just nerve-wracking. It's scary.
Well, that's okay, but you're aiming for the moon.
Yes.
I would rather attempt to do something great with my life and fail than attempt to do nothing with my life and succeed.
Right. Now you can see the steam coming out of this little diffuser, and I read the directions. Now yesterday I didn't see that much. I'm sorry. I was like, what is this? So I really don't know what happened there, but if you push this little button here, right, 6 different times, it has different colors. So now this might be different. If I gave it a bad review earlier, it looks like my tune is changing because I did not see that coming out yesterday. Okay, and I had it on for a long time. But it has 6 different colors, which I'm going to choose the one that makes me happy, and this one makes me happy. And you hold this down for 3 seconds if you want to shut it off. Look at that. Oh, that's good. All right. Well, maybe it will work for my mother-in-law. Well, I just don't want it to have the one with the charger on it like that, but it is only $15, so that can be beneficial. So I shut my other one off just to see if this, in fact, will do something in the room. Okay, so while the coffee is brewing, I thought that for something fun to do, I'm going to put the Scrabble game and the checkers in here. You see? And that way, whenever me and the kids, which is every day, hanging out in here, maybe we can whip that out and have some fun. So I've been keeping lemon and water. As far as parts go, I'd probably say I fill it to maybe here, and then, not a whole heck of a lot of lemon in there because it's very strong, in a spray bottle. And I've been wiping down the cabinets and everything with it, the the cabinets. Actually them too. No, I don't know. Did I? I can't remember if I did my cabinets, but the countertops. I used to use the vinegar, and I was listening to a show that said the vinegar and water would be good in the bathroom, right? So I often, when I want to clean out the microwave, I will put a little bit of water, enough that it won't evaporate out, into a bowl with some lemon water in there, or excuse me, some lemon in there, and put it on for like a minute or two, and you just let it sit, and then you go wipe it all down after like a few minutes of sitting in there, and it's really easy. And so I sprayed the lemon and the water on a shelf in my refrigerator because it was getting all nasty looking, and I let it sit for many minutes. I didn't count the minutes, I just left it, and I set it and I forget it, and then I went back, and it was very easy to wipe off. A couple of hard spots, but not many. So this thing is really powerful after all. I'm actually shocked. It's almost too strong. Okay, I'm like getting kind of like upset about it. It's not the machine's fault. I think because I was so like, come on, work. I think there's a lot of essential oil in there now. So I would highly recommend it if you don't mind it not being your typical cord going in the wall, but you have to use a charger tip, which is weird. I know a lot of people call it a block. I don't understand that one at all. Okay. So now, while I'm cleansing the house more, I have to listen to a sermon called Believing When I Am Not Seeing. Okay? I need that right now because I'm still waiting for a miracle in my life, and it is definitely a miracle. Not to say that it cannot happen. Let me tell you. Okay. Oh, I hear banging upstairs. Oh, yeah. Like I've been saying all this time, can I tell you, as I situate you in the cabinet there. So, as I always say, I had a total miracle. Like when Steven, my late husband, which I hate saying, when he and I were dating, we dated for 10 years. That's how like crazy we both were in our own head, respectfully. We just were not ready to be married at all, like nothing, okay? And when I finally turned my life over to God and wanted to serve Him, we broke up. It wouldn't work anymore. We weren't getting along. Like, I didn't enjoy the same things, as he was doing and he with me. And so we split up for almost a year, and he claims it was 7 months, God's number. And I just waited. I believed, I trusted. I was what you call relentless, like hardcore relentless. I didn't even see my friends. I saw one woman on a regular basis because she had so much faith. I don't even know where she came from. Her name was Gail, and she would always like give me that boost whenever I was like really down and out about things. Because after a while you feel like you're your own cheerleader and you're not getting anywhere. It's like, okay, who am I cheering? What team am I on here? And you don't even know anymore. So, but you come and go out of that, And so she would be there, and it was like God placed her there to like lift my spirits when time was tough, And I started doubting, or just, I don't see how this is gonna happen. So this next point in my life is another miracle. I don't know why I can't just meet people who I am very much into and are ready to roll. You see? And what I mean by that is that there are great people out there. There are great men, right? Like great men. But what happened to me was, as you know, if you're following me, I cannot get this one person out of my heart, out of my head. It just doesn't want to go. So, as you all know, I'll show you my little saying when I'm feeling down about it, and I go, oh my Lord, like I don't even know. Like this is, I think, a bigger fish to fry. I think it really is. But when I do, I look at the saying, which refers to this person. I was at church one day and I was writing God a letter, and all of a sudden my hand started to take over. I know that sounds really weird, and I didn't even know what I was writing at this point. And I was getting agitated. Actually, I was like, wait a minute, now I have to back up and I have to reread what I was saying in order to continue. And then I stopped, and then I looked, and it said this: you did place it in my heart. And so I stood up in front of the tabernacle, which houses Jesus in the body, blood, soul, and divinity in the church. And I stood up and I said, I knew it. It was you who did it, right? So this is what, I had to be patient for. So I'm going to listen to a sermon now all about how to believe when you are not seeing. So yeah, don't do it right now. So when you have fire extinguishers that you want to throw out, if they were never used, you could just throw it out and it's raining. But if you did use them at some point and you have leftover, you got to shoot it in here. Come on. No, I'm not doing it in my house. That's right, it's raining. Okay, so what you have to do is pull out the pin. I'll go inside. Okay. Oh. Okay, we want to get it in here. Hold
Can I
on.
do it way
all
over
the way
there
in.
then?
No, all the way in, he said. All right, listen, can you put it inside? Oh, boy. Oh, wow.
Can I just start spraying it in
No,
there?
I just want you to get the
like,
feel.
No, I want to spray it all in there.
No.
Like in the woods so I can't get on anything.
No, I don't want it all over animals. Listen, pretend. All right, listen to me. I want you inside the stupid thing. Put it in. There you go. There you go. Sweep it side to side, like pretend you're doing it. No, I told you
That
not
looks so
to.
cool. Come
Yes,
on.
this looks so cool. I'm telling you to stop.
All right, take it. It's getting all over my hands.
See what I have to deal with? Put
Is this
it
stuff
in.
like chemicals?
Put it and shoot it.
Oh, I don't want to shoot it anymore.
Shoot it. I need your help. Come on.
It's getting over my hand. When it eats, it's going to get on me?
Just do it. Put it in.
No, no
Put the
more.
whole thing inside. Pick up the bag and shoot it inside until it's gone. There you go. So let's keep walking. So no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
All right, don't do it anymore. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's actually like in here, like heavy.
Let me see. Wait.
Oh, wow. Thank you. All right, so I had to go through the cabinets again because over time, cups, they just multiply, right? Because Christmas, you get a new cup, right? So this is for my daughter's soups. Sometimes this is 2, but she prefers these, but sometimes this. And so everybody gets a smaller plate, a bigger plate. It's funny because Sethi, he really likes the separated ones. I think he still does. So yes, I made sure everybody had a cup. Here's some little doodads that for little other things. So I had to go through it again. Okay, everybody has their own little cubby hole, you see? And there's all my coffee stuff. Mwah! I love you. I love you. So look at this, okay? Look, this is how many more cups. So I feel terrible about it, but I have to minimalize more. Everybody literally, has to just use their own thing, and that's it. Too many things, then they get lazy. Oh, I have another fork I can get a little later. I can steal that one over there. This way here, it's more manageable. We got a box. We got a paintbrush. We got some sandpaper. And we have a blanket, a sheet, to protect the floor. I am getting ready to use this in my playroom. I have to do the walls first, though. I have to prime it, sand it first, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I thought I'd give the kids a feel of what it is like to use a fire extinguisher. How to pull the pin, how to throw them out anyway. So yeah, so now Sarah will be next. I'm horrified right now. One, because I really enjoyed this. And second of all, I said, you know what? I like these too much. There must be something in here that's not good for me. And it says aspartame. This is so good. Flavorful, meaning so good. I can't have you anymore. Actually, I think I have like a little bit left in one can. I went through the whole thing. Today I dropped a side bed table. Look at that. Oh, it was a pretty hard bang. So it's not like this is a cheap floor. It was pretty hard. Now, eventually I will probably most likely put a protective thing over this. But out of all my markers, I think I like this one. All right, similar color, hopefully. Let's see what happens. just for now. You see, it doesn't take care of the dent like the repair kit can do, but it does take care of little blemishes, you know, and that would work on anything that you had. Here's the hole that I have to repair with my mesh tape. So wish me luck. So you can tell it was already done once. I can get one of those door stoppers. Watching the Waltons, or listening to the Waltons, and his name is Mr. Gozzi, and I'm thinking, Gozzi's? Isn't that like not a good saying in Italian? So I'm going to sandpaper it a little bit just to see what I can get off. Okay, so first I sanded it to a degree, you know, the best that I think that a piece of tape with mesh, a meshy, whatever it's called, tape, will fit over it. And then I went over all the other spots on the walls, like that. There's a couple of sins, you know. There's a little bit of sin on the wall here, you see? So now I'm going to wash the wall. I am going to use the soft sponge and then a little bit harsher areas for things that are really stuck. It's been a long time. So after I do that, I'll let it dry and then I will speckle.